Buddy, if you're new here, I do this on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday at 10 a.m. Eastern. Welcome. We're 1 day away. 1 day away from the New York Knicks final series starting, which I truly think they're going to win. I truly think your boy is going to see his first championship ever. How do they lose? They have good guys to guard Wemby. They have bigger and stronger guards than Castle, Fox, and Harper, right? OG, McHale, and Hart. I mean, I think it's a great matchup for the Knicks. I'm freaking pumped. I think they're gonna get it, man. I think they're gonna get it. But let's roll into me buying some cards. It's been a while. It's been a little bit. Let's see what's out there in the ether. Before I think I have to pay for a card. I may have forgot to buy it. I gotta pay for this. I forgot to pay for it. I just bought a Cade Cunningham. I think that's a pretty solid purchase. Let's see what's at. Let's just see what's ending. See what Prism cards are ending. You know, Matt, why don't we switch this up? Why don't we look at some cards to grade instead? Let's see if there's any like Topps Chrome basketball out there to grade. Let's see. Let's do Topps Chrome basketball. I don't know. Let's just see if there's any auctions ending. I just want to take a quick look at this stuff. Joe Burrow, VJ. Let's do basketball. Oh, Edgecombe. Huh. This is definitely not an easy card to grade. Yeah, I'll still send this with the $80 PSA level if it looks. This card looks pretty good. I might buy this card and send it to SGC. I don't know if this is get a PSA 10, but this card looks pretty clean. I wonder what this card sells for. Let's see. Edgecombe, out of 99, green, Topps. Chrome. What do you do, Edgecombe? What number is this? This is SSP. It doesn't say the number. What do you do, Mr. Edgecombe? This is the card. No, that's Green Wave. I lied. Wow. Green PSA 10 did, oh my lord, $1,600. Jeez. What number is that? That's number 253. Green Wave. You got to make sure it's green and not Green Wave. Green Wave. Green, $300. PSA 8 to 216. PSA 9 to 300. It's probably like 250 to 300. I'd imagine this card's really hard to grade. Let's look at gemrate.com and see. I would imagine this is not an easy one to grade. Edge, Comb, out of 99, Topps. Chrome, what was it, 253? Where are you, green? Yeah, it's not bad, actually. 33% have gotten a PSA 10. It's pretty good. I mean, shit, it sells for $1,600 as a 10. I might give this a bid. Wow, first card. What are these doing now? These flag X-Fractor, blue X-Fractors, excuse me. I wonder what the gem rate, this one doesn't look good to buy, but I wonder what the gem rate is on these. Topps Chrome, flag, blue. Remember these were so hyped? Wow, 50% get a 10. Wow. Isn't that interesting? Let's see. Let's see what the margins are. Topps Chrome. Stuff is obviously down now. Blue, Topps Chrome X-Fractor. So it's no way. You're telling me this card sells for $1,600 as a 10? No way. That's insane. And it's like 400 to 500 raw. Dude, you could just go on eBay and just look for these. That's a what? That's crazy. Flag, blue. Dude, there's probably so many because no one wants to grade cards anymore now. Let's look at. I think I have auctions turned on. Let's get rid of this. Don't show me just auctions. Wow, look at these. Oh yeah. Oh, okay, this one's messed up. You can see there's whiting on that top right corner. Probably not that one. Nah, this whiting on that corner too. This one's a little off center. The top is smaller than the bottom. Let me just look at a PSA 10. What the centering looks like. Okay, so the top could be a little smaller. So maybe this one is in good condition. Well, this one's not in good condition. Excuse me. Look how many there are. I mean, you could buy these for $400, and a 10 is 1,600. Wow, I'm gonna have to dig into this. Look how many there are. My mouth is like salivating. This is amazing. And 50% of them get a 10. That's insane. I wonder what an SGC 10 sells for if you wanted to get it back faster. Are there any? No, there's no SGC 10s. Wow, what a card! That card has great numbers. Let's flip this around. Let me do what I was originally going to do. I just want to see if there's any higher end basketball ending that are already graded. Let's do minimum price like $300. Let's do minimum bid count 1. Let's do basketball. Wembanyama. Definitely going to stay clear of Wemby. Look how much Wemby's ending. So much. Shea. Yeah, Shea's going to end cheap now. Nobody wants him because everybody hates him now since he's a flopper. LaMelo. I think I bought one of these for $300. Wow, it's a 355. That's pretty good. Pretty good for your boy. Cunningham red choice. Ooh. Oh, this is that's draft picks. I thought that was him in his NBA jersey. Jared McCain. He had a good series, right? Brunson, my boy, his stuff is skyrocketed. His stuff is like tripled. It's pretty crazy. Camila Cardoso. I remember watching her in college. She used to go off because she was so much bigger than everyone else. It's nothing crazy. Donovan Mitchell, Edwards, Wemby. Look how much Wemby is ending. So many people are just getting rid of their Wemby because it's so hot. Smart. I would do the same thing. Jokic. This is an interesting buy. What does this do? Green Jokic. Prism. Let's see if there's any Beckett 9.5s. Let's see. The last one did with no subgrade sold for, that's in 2023 July. It's a while ago. There hasn't been one that's sold in a long time. I'm going to bid on that. I'm going to bid on that card of Jokic. Wemby. Can I exclude Wemby? There's probably a way to do that on eBay that I just don't know how. Luka. Wow, I remember these cards used to be so big. These Morant cards, wow. Used to be so big. Man, I had this card as a PSA 10. I sold it for like $1,300 before the season. And now PSA 9 is at 1,000. The card's like tripled or quadrupled or something crazy. Of Wemby. Oh, Giannis. What does this do? Red, white, blue, 9.5. Giannis. I'm definitely going to bid on that. Red, white, blue. 2013. Giannis. This is a Beckett 9.5. What do you do? $700? Yeah, like 700-ish. In that range. Oh, this is a true gem. Because all the subgrades are 9.5s. I'm going to give this a bid. Screw it. Let's give Mr. Giannis a bid here. Oh, whoops, clicked the wrong button. Let's give Mr. Giannis. My name is Giannis. Boom. Cool. Let's go into the callers. There's a lot of good stuff out there. Wow. Got my nice bid in. Cool. Let's let the callers rip. If you have a question, 813-618-2075. Call in. Ask a question. Don't just call in and riff-raff, please. People don't seem to like that. Let's see. The queue is yesterday you guys started calling in all at the end of the show. So don't do that again. Call in now. The queue is open for business. Sup, B? I got that hairspray coming in. Thanks a lot. You're welcome. For those of you guys that don't know what he's talking about, yeah, he asked me for my hair routine yesterday. Eric, I pulled the 101 Jason Tatum crystallizer and I'm having trouble pricing. The recent sale, I guess, can be considered. That sold for $15,000. Yeah, I would use that recent sale. Something like that I would auction. But we have our first caller. You have Eric. You are live.
Hey, Eric. Good morning.
What's up, man? Who's calling?
This is Gulf Coast Rips over on Long Island.
Oh, yes. What's up, dude? How can I help?
Actually, I have a different type of question.
Yeah, do it.
Do you PC anybody? Do you have your own collection of players that you don't sell that you hold on to because you enjoy it?
Yes, I have a massive vintage collection. Now, the only thing I would consider PC, I guess, I have like 11 or 12 1933 Gaudy Babe Ruths. That's my PC.
Okay, so there's nobody modern that you collect.
No, you probably see people ask me all the time, should I hold this card? And I almost always say no. I don't hold any modern players.
Yeah, I understand. I was wondering if you were holding anybody not to make money on it, just because that's my guy and I just like to collect them.
Yeah, nah, not really. I like history, so that's why I like Babe Ruth a lot.
Okay,
and also,
you know what? That's why you're successful. You have no emotional attachment to any cards.
Yeah, it's easy for me because I was introduced, sports cards was introduced to me from my friend 10 years ago as a mechanism to make money, not a mechanism to have fun. Now it's both, but so yeah, it's always been a money making thing to me. When I started to make money, I like Babe Ruth, I like history, I like older cards, and that's what I started to PC. But it's PC and it's also like a long term investment. It's kind of both.
Yeah. All right, but it was my question. It was simple. I just wanted to check in and say hi. So enjoy the game tomorrow.
Thanks, bro. Appreciate it. You too.
All right, bye.
All right, bye-bye. My name is Jonas. The queue's filling up. Calling fast. Let's go, Knicks. Let's go, Knicks. Let's go. Oh, I got distracted. Hey, you there?
Hello, how are you?
Hey, what's up? You got Eric. You're live.
Hello, my name's Peter. How are you?
Peter, what's up, man? How can I be at your service?
I just got a quick question on. I was just watching you, and you were going through all those Victor Wembanyama cards, and you said that you would be a good idea to get rid of them.
Yeah.
I got one in particular, the 2023 Hoops presentations. It's PSA 10.
Nice.
I bought it in February for $600, and ever since it's just been going crazy. Now it just sold today for $19.50, I believe.
Yep.
So is that, with your experience, would that be something you think I'd want to get rid of now, or maybe wait to see what happens in the finals? I know you're a Knicks fan, so you think they're going to lose, but say they do win, would you see it go up, or because of the end of the year, do you think they correct back down? What's your thought on those?
Besides me being a Knicks fan, I would still sell it because a lot of times player will win a finals and then it go down in value because everybody starts selling his cards at the same time. And then when the supply goes up, demand goes down, price goes down. So, I just don't hold modern guys. So it's just a rule I stick to. So if it was mine, I would sell it. You never know. Who knows? The card could be worth double in a month from today. But I would if it was me. I mean, you've tripled your money. What else could you ask for?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. All right, perfect. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Peter. Appreciate it.
All right. Thank you. Have a nice one.
You too. Let's go, Knicks. Let's go, Knicks. Let's go, Knicks.
Hello.
Hey, you have Eric. You're live.
Hey, Eric. How are you?
What's up, man? How can I help?
I'm trying to find the value of a card.
Sure.
Do you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you now.
So I'm trying to find the value of a card. I pulled Avia Arcute, the Marlins first Bowman auto. So the base does $130.
Yeah.
The silver to $499. How much more do you value that than the base?
It's worth about 30 to 40% more usually. So if the base, how much is the base?
It's like 130.
So probably like 180 to 200 ish in that range.
And would you send to get graded or hold off on just sell it raw?
Is it in good condition?
It's in very nice condition. It was a redemption, so it came back like beautiful.
There's your answer.
Okay, perfect.
Cool.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. The queue is open after this caller, so start flooding it because I don't want you guys to get pissed.
Hello.
Hey, you have Eric? You're live, or Antonio? I know who this is. So,
what's going on, buddy?
What's up, man? How can I help?
Man, so you know how this usually always happens, man. Ever since I was young in the military, all the way out, I'll usually get a little cocktail in me or a beverage, and then I'll buy something, and then I'm like, man, I get a little buyer's remorse afterward. But I think it was a pretty good buy. I just want to run it by you real quick.
Yeah, do it.
So it was the CJ Stroud at a 25 Topps orange auto, and I paid strong for it, but I was just like you said, you know, so I had that bourbon neat, and then I was like, man, this will be pretty good later on for the holes. So we paid $400 for it.
What year is it from?
His rookie year. It's 2023.
So is it the Topps orange geometric?
Auto variation and a PSA 10.
Oh, it's autographed?
Yes.
Wait, it's not Topps.
I thought that was low, man, because it was like a...
It's not Topps Chrome, is it?
Yes.
Let's see. Is it...
I was like, man, for a starting QB, rookie, orange out of 25, auto variation, Topps.
Is it Topps composite? What is it?
It looks like... Let's see.
What is he doing in the picture?
Let's see. He's about to sling that damn pixie. No, it's let me see. So it's 24 Topps Chrome, CJ Stroud auto variation.
23 or 24?
24, sorry.
Oh, so it's not his rookie.
It's not, damn it.
Yeah, so it's gonna go for way cheaper. But yeah, is it him in his blue jersey?
See, and that's where the cocktail comes in. It is.
Did you buy it on eBay?
I did, and that's why I tried to pull him off, but he was a little skeptical. He's like, hey, let's do this first deal and afterward. And I was like, trying to convince him. I was like, hey, buddy, like, you're going to get the same amount for, you know, let me just save you on some. Of course, I can see his side on being scared and worried, but yeah, I got it on eBay.
Did you pay $275 or $400?
No, I paid $400.
Oh, yeah. I mean, to be frank,
damn it, if it was a rookie, I would have seen it now that.
Yeah, I mean, a PSA 10 a few days before sold for $275. So, and also I just wouldn't buy his rookie. I would just get out of it if it was mine. Yeah,
I probably said it's an auction then. And that was pretty good too, because I guess I got it for $300 because I bet on the Spurs too on that day. It was just a riding high dopamine kind of day. So.
I could tell. I could tell you were having a good day. Yeah. Usually drinking and buying cards usually doesn't go hand in hand.
I don't know how you keep yourself off it, man, because it's right there at your fingertips. I don't know if you just cut yourself off or you've done that by accident. Not accident, but
I don't know. I'm pretty disciplined when it comes to cards, like which to buy. I just know so well which are going to do well for me and which are not. I have to convince myself that it is a good deal, not convince myself that it's not a good deal, because I've gotten burned so many times when I first started doing this. I just know thoroughly what's going to do well and what's not.
Yeah, so I guess like this is gonna be those learning ones. Like, hey, double check if this is damn rookie.
Yeah, well, yeah, that for sure. Yeah, yeah.
All right, man. I appreciate it. You have a good week, buddy.
All right, Antonio. You too.
Let's go Spurs and how many? No, I'm kidding.
No, I don't say that.
Hey, who are you taking though? Who are you taking game one? Come on, who are you placing your bet on? There's 7 games, so you can.
You know what, man? I would never bet on the Spurs. I'm a diehard Knicks fan, but I bet on the Knicks.
You're a money man.
Almost. That's true. But almost every game this postseason, and like they're like 10-1 against the spread or something insane.
Oh, that's beautiful. Don't tell me that.
Yeah, they've like just. I'm definitely taking them. I have them to win it all. I bet them like 3 weeks ago or 2 weeks ago to win it all at plus 650. I'm gonna bet them in the series. I'm gonna bet them in game one, like a true New York fan.
Hell yeah, man! Double down. Well, I'll quit taking up your time so I don't get the hate.
Yeah, I know, right? The chat's usually feisty.
All right, brother. Take care.
All right, Antonio. Later. Queue's open after this caller. Love your show. Learned a lot. Thanks, Dirk Diggler. Appreciate it. Hey, it's Dirk.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. How you doing?
I was just saying thanks for your comment on as you called. But what's up, man? How can I help?
I have a couple quick questions.
Do it.
How do I comp a Beckett 8.5 if there's no recent sales? I got the 97, 98 Chrome Jordan 1, 2, 3, and I got it in an 8.5 that I've had for years, and the only sale I can find on it's from 2022. So I don't know how to comp it versus like a PSA 8, a PSA 9, a Beckett 8, a Beckett 9.
Is this your indirect way of saying, tell me what it's worth?
Really, I want to know in general how to comp a card that's no comps, that's got kind of one of these off grades like a 8.5 from Beckett. How would I comp that PSA comps if there's no Beckett comps for it?
All right, I'll try to explain. Well, what's the card again? It's 1998.
No, 97, 98 Topps Chrome Jordan number 1, 2, 3. I'm pretty sure that's the first year Topps Chrome.
It's him.
Basketball.
Is the card? It's him like dunking backwards.
Or yeah, like reverse layup on. Yeah. Looks like maybe Big Dog Robinson.
Yep. Let's see. Is it a refractor?
It is no. It doesn't say refractor on the Beckett label.
So, okay. So I see a sale last year, did $25, and then his stuff is up since then. So what I would do is
how does your card ladder show something different than my card ladder if I got pro as well?
Maybe you're just not typing. I typed in 1997 Jordan Topps Chrome 1, 2, 3 BGS 8.5 and it popped up.
Okay. All right. Well, then I'm an idiot.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you typed in something crazy.
Maybe I fat fingered it.
Yeah, maybe. And looks like his.
All right. So if that's the case, then how would I judge an 8.5 if there is no recent sales based off of PSA comps?
So then,
is there a way?
What I do is I go to PSA 10, and then where there are a lot of sales, and I look how much more is it worth since then. So since March of last year. Oh wait, I'm looking at the wrong year. So since March of last year, his PSA 10 was about like 250, call it, and today it's worth like 1,200. So his stuff has, that math says it's about 5x. So that means your Beckett 8.5, according to those numbers, is probably worth about 125, maybe a little bit more.
Okay. So nothing crazy. All right, cool.
Yeah.
Hey, man, I appreciate the explanation. Stay safe, stay blessed.
Thanks, Derek. Appreciate it.
Yep, bye.
Bye-bye. All right, the queue is open for business. I have 160 booster packs of Pokemon Silver Tempest sealed brand new. How much should I sell them for? So I can reinvest in the sports cards. Thanks for your time and energy, Eric. Love the live show. 160 booster packs. Pokemon Silver Tempest. Well, I don't know what that is, so let's look it up. Booster. Oh, we have a caller. So what I would do to answer your question, I was going to go on Card Ladder and I would just auction that stuff. It's too difficult to sell that many cards. You'll do fine in auction. Just what it sells for is what it sells for. Hey, you have Eric. You are live.
Hey, Eric. I've got a PSA related question.
Yeah.
And just to get some opinions on it.
Yeah.
With them pausing the value grading.
Yep.
What do you think that does with PSA graded cards and also using like other grading companies that are reputable, not some hole in the wall, but Beckett, even tag SGC for
Yep.
for kind of modern cards value? Do you think that makes value go up at all with those grading companies, or
Probably not.
PSA lower grades go up maybe even, or put a 9 where a 9 should be versus basically a 9 selling for a raw card price?
Yeah, I don't think it's going to affect values much. PSA already brings a big premium. It might increase the value of a PSA 10 a little bit more, uh, especially of like lower end stuff, since there's not going to be a lot of it graded. Like the higher end stuff, no one's going to stop sending those cards. So, but so I don't think it'll help PSA 10 values a little bit, not a ton in my opinion, but for using other grading companies, yeah, it's a very valid idea. Like I've been teaching this stuff. So you know how I have a program and I teach this stuff, right?
Right.
So this is not the first time PSA shut down, right? So I have like 5,000 students, right? And they always freak out when PSA shut. So PSA completely shut down during the pandemic. Like you couldn't send in any cards. And people in my program, even with PSA going, they use SGC all the time because the cards get back a lot faster. So it doesn't like change much. You just need to be a little bit more picky with the cards you're buying. Like to give you an example, I was looking the other day, so that's why I could speak to this. Like a Topps Chrome Cooper Flag base, I believe is like $20. An SGC 9 is like 40 or 50, and an SGC 10 is 150. And I think the gem rate on is about 40%. That's a good buy.
Right.
So, and you're getting the cards back faster. So it's really not too bad. Just the cards might be a little harder to sell, and your margins will be a little bit crappier, but you're getting them back faster, and also it's easier to get an SGC 10. So it has its pros and its cons. Obviously, overall, PSA is better for lower end cards, but you got to focus on things you can control.
Right. Well, and that's one of the things that I've noticed. Not to do a plug here. I run some auction stuff,
Okay.
and we ran a show last night, and it was crazy because I had a Christian McCaffrey Orange Prism to 60. It was in a PSA 8. It was on a consignment that somebody had sent to me, and that card sells for, I think last night it did like $30. And I thought that was a fair buy.
Okay.
I mean, good player, lower numbered Prism. But then you have like same consignment. This guy had an off-the-wall grading company, Paul Skeens paper Topps Now rookie in a 10.
Okay.
That card went for like $45.
Yep. And
I felt terrible because I didn't think that card was worth $45. If I'm being 100% honest, not in an advanced grading slab, And so I end up just kind of throwing the guy a couple extra cards just to make up the difference. But I also wonder if people just are starting to care less about the grading company and just the fact that it's protected.
It actually has the opposite effect. So Nat Turner, the guy that runs PSA, he's very smart. When he took over PSA in 2020, I think it was, Beckett was better than PSA. Like people sent their modern cards to Beckett, and what he did is he started to make a PSA 10 a little bit harder to grade, started to use better marketing and some influencer marketing. And because the PSA 10 was a little bit harder and also Beckett was screwing things up, that scarcity made PSA more valuable, and it's gotten it to where it is today. So people care about grading more, I think. And it makes like the more scarce a PSA 10 is, the more valuable it is. So people care very much if a card's graded. I mean, that's kind of like the centerpiece of cards, right? It's condition. That's kind of what makes cards go round. So yeah, people only care about grading more and more as time goes on. It's just how the markets went. Like when grading, I was talking to a guy at a card show, and when grading was first introduced like 20 years ago, people were very resistant to it. They were like, I don't need someone else telling me if my card's in good condition, blah 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 blah. And then now, that's all people care about. So it's only gonna make PSA stronger, to be honest.
Yeah, no, I do also, I think, kind of agree with that point too. I think my biggest downfall with grading is, like you said earlier, is kind of touched on, is the time frame. Because especially if you're trying to sell now, when you're you've got a pocket full of Wemby's and Wemby rookies, silvers, whatever, refractors, things like that, and it'll be 4 months before you get it back, 5 months. So the hype, gone at that point.
Well, that's why it goes back to what I always talk about. You have to time the markets. The question is, in 4 months from now, what are people going to want a lot? Well, like I think Cooper Flagg, Con Knuppel, Ace Bailey, guys like that. But people, I tell people this all the time. One, spending $80 to grade a card at PSA is still not bad. You could buy a card for $200 and triple, quadruple your money. And also, number two, 4 months to start making money in a business is nothing. Like it takes,
for sure. I'm self-employed on not even near a card-related business.
So you understand. Like Uber took like 15 years to be profitable. So obviously different business, but just that's nothing. People just have no sort of patience because they're just scrolling on TikTok all day and they're used to instant gratification. But like, dude, 4 months to start making money in a business? Are you serious? Sign me up, right? So
for sure, yeah. Oh, I appreciate it, man. That got me some opinion. Like I said, just kind of wanted to touch base on it.
Yeah, dude, for sure. Yeah, any other questions? Just feel free to call in.
Appreciate it.
All right, talk to you later.
Yes, sir.
Walter, you're up next, buddy.
Buenos dias.
Buenos dias, Walter. What's up,
Eric,
dude?
Mike, it's been a long time I don't call you, right?
I know, right? Are you mad at me?
Yes, I'm mad.
Did I say something
I'm
wrong?
mad. No, I'm not mad. I just been busy at work, man.
Okay. Well, what's up, dude?
I noticed. What's his name? Merv hasn't called.
I know. Where is he? Right.
It's
been a minute.
He needs to go, Merv. You need to call Merv.
I know,
just
right?
Call.
We all miss him.
Tomorrow, today, I don't know, whatever. Just call. We just say hi, Merv.
Dude, I know.
Hey, real quick before I get into what I want to say.
Yeah.
Just for those that use GameStop for PSA, they just changed it. And they're doing $80, 40 to 50 days, I believe.
So, what was it before?
$25 or $27.
Yeah, so PSA shut down their lower end service level.
Yeah. I know. I'm just saying that just so people know, because when PSA changed their return times, actually GameStop stayed with the 75 days. So they were allowed to stay with the 75 days, and until today that they took out the 75 days for $27, and they only started doing $80, 40 to 50 days, I believe it is.
Got it. Well, good info.
Well, they just changed it. And just real quick about the guy that just called.
Yeah.
And cars just selling, like other grading companies just selling more, and it's just I didn't realize how much people in this hobby don't know what they're doing. Like there's so much people. Like I called you a couple weeks ago, excited about how I got rid of all my PSA cards that I got back. Cooper Flagg, Con Knuppel, made a lot of money. Like 2 weeks ago, I went to the same show, and when the guy that bought all those cards from me saw me, he just looked at me and said, "Dude, I lost so much money with you. Oh my God!" And I'm like, I gave him everything for 80%, but why would you buy on the hype? Why would you buy Cooper and Con Knuppel?
Dude, that's human nature. That's just how it's went since the beginning of the stock market, right? People get excited and they buy the hype. That's just how humans are.
But I'm like, me being here, I've been in this hobby for 2-3 years, and I would think if you're a seller like that, you know better. Like you know what you're doing.
No, dude.
I didn't realize how many people don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, most vendors lose money. They do it for fun as a hobby and they lose money. I mean, they're trying to make money, but yeah, just because someone set up at a show doesn't mean they know what they're doing. Yeah, most lose money.
Yeah, it's like a month ago he was all excited
because I was able to give him these great deals on PSA cards because I graded myself. So I have that room, you know. So I gave him great deals. He's excited, but now Cooper, Flag, and Concanupo, they went down, and he's stuck with all those cards.
Yeah.
He's just stuck with
funny
it.
you say that because I was in California, not this past weekend, but the weekend before, and I was looking for because now I'm looking for Flag and Canupo, obviously, because they're down. And there was one guy who had so much like good high end stuff, and I asked him about it. He had like a blue Cooper Flag auto Topps Chrome, and the last, or I forgot what the exact card was, but some sort of blue Topps Chrome flag. And the last sale did $1,800, and I was willing to pay that. And he would not budge below 3,000. And then he went on this rant about how he bought them all so high, and he's losing all this money because they're down less than half of what they were. So yeah, dude, a lot of people lose money.
Yeah. I mean, I did my first Whatnot show on Saturday. The last game, the game 7 with San Antonio and OKC, and I just got rid of all my Dylan Harper, Stephon Castle, Wemby, and this is base stuff that I got for like so cheap, and I tripled my money like at best, you know. It was just crazy.
Yeah, bro.
All right, man. I'm just like I keep saying, everything that you give us for free, it works, and especially now me that I go to all these shows and I see people that don't know what they're doing. I'm like, hey, you should listen to Eric Michael.
Hey, don't spread it too much, or else they might start listening and doing the same thing you're doing.
I know. Oh, last thing before I leave, I took my kid to that show, and another thing that is true, dollar bins. So my kid got like a free card from someone. Then he wanted to sell it. He got $2 for it. Went to a dollar bin, got a Wemby that it was worth like $15, and sold it on another table for like $10. So he was excited. It was just a small sale, but he's 5 years old.
Yeah.
So he was excited that he got out with like $10, some cash. You know, it was just dollar bins, man. They worked.
Hey, man, you're instilling in your son at a young age entrepreneurship, so it's worth a lot more than the fact that he sees he himself could generate money at 5 years old. It's worth much more than $10.
Yeah, it's crazy. He just wants to sell everything. Could someone give him a card for free? You know, because the card shows people handing him cards, and he's like, "Can I sell these? Can I sell?"
He likes money.
Yeah, I do too. Hey, I'll keep listening, man. Thank you.
All right, Walter.
Everything.
Thanks, man.
See ya.
Bye. Like father, like son, right? Wow. Someone called in from Thousand Oaks, California. Isn't that where Kim Kardashian lives? I think. Maybe it is Kim. Could be Kim. Hello? Hey, you have Eric. You're live.
Hey, Eric. This is Jake calling from Wisconsin. How are you?
What's up, Jake? How may I be at your service?
Yeah. Quick question here. So, I came from kind of the realm of picking antiques and whatnot, more from estate sales, flea markets, garage sales, whatever, maybe kind of more of a Gary V approach.
Yep.
I was just curious if you'd spend time in that realm with sports cards.
So, I guess I don't understand the question.
Yeah, I guess like instead of going, I mean, obviously you still can go to your local sports card shows.
I see your question.
I'm saying like spending time, going to kind of find, I guess, the outliers where,
yes,
you're going to garage sales, flea markets, maybe estate sales. So like more of like American Pickers type.
Yeah. So, best way to describe it, right? You're trying to find a diamond in the rough. I actually have a great experience with this. The most money I made, or I wouldn't say the most money, but my big jump, I guess you could call it, in cards actually came from a Craigslist listing. This was this was October of 2016. I found all these old vintage cards on Craigslist, and this is like I just started cards, so I didn't even know what like a vintage card was, to be honest with you. But my buddy Dylan, who helped me get into cards, I sent him some pictures, and he was like, "Oh my God, I think you may have found a gold mine." So he drove from University of Pittsburgh the next morning. He picked me up from Rutgers. we drove up to Torrington, Connecticut, and these cards were at a local comic book shop called My Mother Threw Mine Away. I think he was like the local collector in the area of Connecticut.
Okay.
And there was this family. The family didn't want these cards, gave it to the local collector. The local collector said, "Hey, I flip these and make money, but I'm trying to retire." This guy definitely had millions of dollars to his name because he had a lot of comic books. And long story short, we bought all the cards for $11,000, got them graded, flipped them all for $39,000. Obviously, it's a lot of money. I was 18 or 19 years old, so that's even more. Like I was like a fucking billionaire in my head. So that, do I do it often? No, but it does work. Then another story, there's this dude in my program who went to a garage sale in Los Angeles, and this guy, I'm not gonna like, he wasn't like poor, but like he wasn't, probably below middle class, if I had to guess. He saw the stack of cards, and in the stack of cards was a 2003 cracked, what's it called, Mega Cracks Lionel Messi, or 2004. And he saw the card was worth like a few $100s, so he bought the stack of cards for $50. He got it graded. It got a 10, and he sold it for $30,000. So there, and I have a bunch of other stories I could tell you like it. So do I do it often? No. Is it worth it? Yes. But it's like it's really only worth it unless you really know cards kind of well, so you could really spot things. Because you have to go through so many cards to find these, and like more times than not, going to a garage sale or whatever, you're not going to find anything. But yes, it is.
Yeah, I know.
It is worth it because nobody knows the value of their cards. So yes, it works.
Yeah, I guess you kind of see all the mass content about going to a card show, beating a guy down on 80%, and kind of flipping cards that way. You don't see that approach too much, and that's kind of the realm I came from. So that's kind of what I've kind of taken an approach of a little bit more of recently as summer came up. So, but hey, I appreciate the stories, and yeah, thanks, Eric. Appreciate it.
Yeah, dude. Thanks for calling in.
Yep. Bye.
That was, you guys doing a good job today. You're not, I was just about to say none of you guys called in like multiple times in a row, and then someone called in 5 times in a row. So I was just about to, 8 times. The person I'm about to call called me 8 times. So he must have the greatest question of all time.
Your call has been forwarded.
And his phone's off. I think your phone's off, Virginia. All right, California, we're calling you. And then Thousand Oaks, you're up next. That's Kim Kardashian. I don't know what I'm going to do, but let's see. I think she lives there. Does she live there? Is that where she lives? You don't know?
Hello?
Oh. I don't think so. Hey, you have Eric. You're live.
Hey, Eric. Hopefully I wasn't the one that called 8 times. I think
No, that wasn't you. Thank God. I called the guy back, and his phone was off. So.
Cool. Hey, so first time caller, name's Gennaro. I actually dropped the chat about.
You said your name. Say your name one more time.
Gennaro.
Gennaro. Got it.
Yeah. So I dropped a question about the 1/1 Jason Tatum crystallized earlier in the chat. I know you mentioned the auction probably be a good route for it. Thing is it came out of the pack with the laminate listing on one of the corners. You could barely see it, but as far as grading, it probably won't grade well. How do you think that affects the price?
Not much. No one really cares for 1/1s if they're graded.
Okay. I did have another question. I pulled a rose gold X Fractor to 15 of Victor Wembanyama.
Nice.
I can't find any comps on that.
What is it? Is it Topps Chrome?
Yeah, the Bowman Chrome.
The 2025 Bowman Chrome?
Yeah.
Rose gold. Is it? It's not autographed, right?
No auto, no.
All right. Let me see if I could help you out. I'll try to give you a rough value. So Bowman Chrome, Victor, no auto. Let me just see what is. So it's at a 15.
Yes. Rose Gold X Factor, and I mean I've never graded a card, but that's definitely one I'm gonna send in. It's like the most perfect card I think I've ever seen.
So Red Geometric out of 5 did 6,600. It actually sold yesterday. Let me see if there's anything else, any other bigger cards. It's probably with that sale. So out of 10, Bowman Chrome Black. So the black out of 10 did 4,000. The black out of 10 is a better card than yours. Gold Geometric, PC10. So yours is probably like 2,700 to 3,000, if I had to take a guess.
Raw.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Yeah, what do you? I mean, I honestly will gem, but I mean, we talking double, triple the price graded?
Double.
Okay. Question. I mean to keep you on too long.
No, you're good.
What is the difference? Because I that same day that I pulled that Wemby, I pulled a 250 Shimmer on-card auto of Dylan Harper.
Okay.
There are sales of 250s, but I noticed yesterday one went. They're usually priced around $1,000 to $2,000.
Yeah.
Yesterday, one hit auction and it went for $5,600 on eBay. So, what's the difference between the ones that are up by it now for $1,000, $2,000, and the one that went for $5,600?
The one that went for $5,600. What was the name of the card?
It's Dylan Harper, True Gold.
Oh, because it's so. And then the one you have is what?
So I have a true. Mine is also gold, but I have the shimmer. So mine has like a design on it.
So people prefer the true color, like the true bold color, because it's considered his true, like more of a true rookie card. Because years ago when they first started making cards, or like colored cards, there were only a few colors. So the original collectors prefer those true colors. So they go for more.
Okay, cool. Well, thanks for your information. I really appreciate it.
Thanks, bro. Thanks for calling in.
Thanks.
All right. We're calling Kim Kardashian, Thousand Oaks. They are. They're okay. Leave them out there. Oh, I think the call failed. I'll give it one more chance, Kim. Hey, you have Eric. You are live.
Hey, Eric. It's Matt. How you doing?
What's up, Matt? Hey, I saw your area code says Thousand Oaks. Is that where Kim Kardashian lives?
Yeah, she's kind of down the street. Funny enough,
tell her I said hi.
My sister was Kourtney Kardashian's assistant, so.
Wow, I was making these Kardashian jokes, and it's.
Yeah, no, we have her cat at my house. She had a Savannah cat that she didn't want anymore because it was just tearing up the house. So she gave it to us. And
Savannah cat. That's so bougie. I don't even know what that is. Do they?
They're way too expensive for how fucking mean they are.
Oh man, and they're mean. Wow, that's is that where do they all live? Do they all live there?
I think they're all in the same area, like kind of around Hidden Hills, Calabasas. So
nice. Well, tell her I said hi.
Yes, sir. Will do. So my question for you is, I'm having a little bit of seller's remorse right now.
Oh no.
I pulled out of the 2026 Topps Chrome Black Shohei Ohtani True Red out of 5.
Yeah.
And I had so many people throwing different numbers at me, anything from, $750 to $2,500 to $10,000.
Yep.
And I ended up selling it for $7,000 cash. Nice. And I want to know what you think of that. I know Topps Chrome Black isn't the most sought after product. So
let's see. Topps Chrome Black. What year is it?
2026.
2026. It's not autographed, right?
No.
It's out of 5?
Yes, sir. True Red. Yeah.
True Red. So let me see. You sold it for 7,000 cash. And so let's see. His 1 of 1 did 43,000. Let's see. It was the picture of him in a like white jersey swinging.
No, it was him pitching.
Him pitching.
Mm-hmm.
Him pitching. I don't see any of him. Oh, him pitching. I see. Out of 25. Okay, so I see your card. So it's him. He's like in the middle of his motion. He's wearing a brown mitt.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, you killed it, dude. You killed it. You ripped that guy off. Yeah. The out of 10 does like $2,000. So the out of 5, like if an out of 10 does $2,000, out of 5 would be maybe double. Maybe that would be a stretch. And you sold it for 7,000. I'm not surprised though, because people just overpay for stuff all the time because they just want it. So yeah, I mean, I don't think auction would have went anywhere close to there. You never know, but I wouldn't have seller's remorse. I'd have seller joy if I were you.
Yeah. I mean, my whole thing is I'm a Dodgers fan, and I would love to hold on to this stuff, but I decided to kind of use it to bankroll some more purchases to maybe one day get some autographed or something like that. So
yeah, so if you are a Dodgers fan and you want to buy Ohtani, I would much rather buy the rookie stuff. Like you could buy with that $7,000, you could buy 2 2018 Bowman Chrome Ohtani PSA 10s with that money. I'd much rather have that. And then also, like I think it's freaking insane. People like there's so much money like where you live. Obviously, there's so many like Japanese people that will just buy whatever Ohtani cards there are. It's so.
Well, this was a sketchy Armenian who claimed he was in the cash business. So.
Interesting. So he probably just wanted to dump cash and somehow launder it.
He said he'd buy any low numbered cards I had. So.
Yeah, so he was probably just doing something sketchy and wants to use that money, sell the card on eBay, and launder the money into his bank account, something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah. It's insane. Like what goes up does come down. I know it's difficult to see that because like Ohtani just keeps going up and up. But there was a time when LeBron James during the pandemic was going crazy, just up and up and up and up and up and up, and it went down a lot. So and also we live in a world where like I don't know how much you know about cards, but with that $7,000, you could buy a 1933 Gaudy Babe Ruth or a PSA like 2. T206 1909 Ty Cobb, something with like real historical value. It's like a historical art piece. There's these crazy new Ohtani cards coming out every day. There's no scarcity. So I think holding that stuff is a terrible, terrible idea. You never know, obviously. I'm not allowed to give financial advice technically. So it is, who knows what'll happen, but I think it's a terrible idea to hold that stuff.
Wow. Okay. Well, that made me feel a lot better about that. Well, if you have the time, I got 2 more questions for you.
Do it.
What do you think about the Murakami market right now? Is it a good time to hold on to his rookie stuff? Do you think you should sell? I mean, it seems like the market's coming down right now.
Yeah,
because of his injury. He's kind of out of the race for rookie MVP now. So,
yeah. I mean, so my thoughts, I guess, are so you're talking to someone that I don't buy players while they're playing. Period. So, while they're actively playing, so like, is it down? Is it a possible good purchase? Like, so another way to ask that question is: in 6 months from now, is the card going to be worth more or less? 50-50. It's like a coin flip, in my opinion. I'd rather put that money into something that's more predictable and easier. Like, I'd much rather take that money and buy. I just bought a card of Cade Cunningham that I got to pay for on eBay. So, like, I think that money's much more predictable. It's not a coin flip, right? Like if you're here to make money, you don't want to guess. You want to try to be as predictable as possible. So 50-50, but who wants to play a 50-50 game when there's better games to play?
Sure. Okay, awesome. And then, my last question is, I mean, I know you kind of just said you don't buy cards of people who are currently playing, but as far as product goes, where do you think we're best, I guess, investing our money into buying, boxes? What brands, what editions of stuff do you think we're kind of best off of buying right now all, of current stuff?
I mean,
as far as baseball.
Oh, baseball. So
Mhm.
they're all bad. So you're gonna lose money most likely with all of them, to be honest. But I would go after the like the top series because
Mhm.
there's cards in there that could be like $20, $10, $30 that you could actually get graded and they could sell for 200. So for that reason, I guess that would be the best. But they're all bad gambles. You might as well go play roulette. but so like, that'd be the best in my opinion, mathematically.
Yeah, got it. Awesome. All right. Well, I appreciate the time. Thank you very much.
Sounds good. Don't let Kim's cat bite you.
Yeah, I need good luck on that.
All right, man. I'll talk to you later.
Appreciate it. Bye.
Isn't that funny? I was making Kim Kardashian jokes and he's watching her cat. Or I guess he owns her cat. I looked it up actually. This is what the cat looks like. It looks. Oh. Yeah, you could tell this thing's bougie. It does look kind of mean though. Savannah cat. Let's see how much this cat goes for. What do we think Kim Kardashian's cat goes for? Savannah cat price. She probably got a super bougie one. 25,000 goes up to. I once I don't know if you guys remember this. This is an interesting story. So what was it? Bulldog skateboard. So like 15 years ago, I believe it was this. It was one of these. There was a bulldog that went. This was kind of before social media, maybe like 2010. This bulldog, I believe it was this one, went super viral on TV for riding a skateboard. And the owner of this dog, I actually met him when I started Major League Profits in Miami. And this dog made him so much money that he bought this dog his own Porsche, like a car. And he would only ride the Porsche if the dog was in it. And then when the dog passed away, he sold it. And then he bought another dog from the same breeder. And it was a super expensive, like fancy breeder. And I used to watch the dog sometimes. And his dog cost $50,000. And he'd be like, hey, man, I'm going to head out for a few hours. Can you watch my dog? I was like 20 years old. And I'm like, sure. And I would like just follow it around everywhere just to make sure no one would like steal it. That was in some like apartment building I used to live in Miami. Oh, my God. Yeah. It used to like run around and I would get nervous that it would like hurt itself. All right. This is the last caller. Let's see. Who's the last caller? I believe it's you. California again. Comping a cat is crazy work. I would play with Kim's cat. I don't know. Your username's Charles Manson. I don't know what to think of that.
Yo.
Hey, what's up? You got Eric?
What's going on, Eric? Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Awesome, brother. Thanks for the phone call. Quick question.
Hey, your voice is kind of fuzzy. Maybe take it off speaker or put it on speaker.
How about this? Is
Aha, yes, a lot better.
Awesome. Sorry, I'm at work. I have my headphone in.
Yeah, no worries.
But quick question. Christopher Sanchez, pitcher for the Phillies.
Yes.
He is currently breaking some records and now chasing Earl Hershiser. He does not have any licensed rookie cards. What is your opinions and thoughts on him?
So I wouldn't buy his stuff. I mean, I just don't buy things while they're hot. So wouldn't buy his stuff, but if you wanted to buy his stuff, I could tell you which ones to buy. That's what you're asking.
Yeah, no, for sure. I'm actually kind of lucky. I was going through my cards in the beginning of May and found a Sanchez Scripps auto and actually sent that to PSA to get graded. It's currently there right now.
Nice.
And obviously, I just keep watching his cards and stuff, and it's kind of cool to see what he's doing. So I was kind of wondering what you were thinking about his card market.
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously up because he's playing so well, but I would not. I would steer clear. If it was my money, I wouldn't come close to touching that stuff.
Understood.
Yeah.
Man, Eric, I appreciate your time, sir. Thank you for the phone call. You have a good rest of your day.
Thanks, man. You too.
Bye-bye.
All right, that's a wrap. We'll be back tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern time. We do this on